All right. Hapela shebapara aduma. So the para aduma, this whole portion of the Torah is called Chukat. In other words, the whole portion is talking about laws that are totally not understandable. Right? Really not. You'll see it later on. It's not. But at least this law is totally not understandable. This law is the granddaddy of not understandable commandments. Yes, we'll see. Apala shebapara aduma, the wonder of para aduma is in two things. Number one, what's not understandable about para aduma? What's the big deal? A person becomes impure, and he has to have a special chemical or something that sprays on him, right? What's the big deal? I don't understand. Your house has all sorts of bugs in it. So you go to the store and you buy some spray. You don't know what's in the spray, right? You spray and all the bugs go away. You understand why they go away, right? You don't understand why. You never learned the thing. Okay, here is something that nobody understands. Okay. But on the other hand, it's not that. What's so not understandable about the paraduma? Well, a person becomes defiled with a dead body. It's like he has, his house is infested with bugs. So you spray on him this thing. It's like you go to a spray, the person's...
But there's more to it.
We'll see. Says the Rebbe, the wonder about the paraduma is like this. Hametame et ta'orim u'matayr et tamim. The paraduma makes, the whole purpose of these ashes are to make the impure pure. But everyone who deals with it, the ones who make it and etc., they all become impure. So it makes impure, it defiles the people who are working with this. And it makes pure the person who it's sprinkled on. So the ones who prepare the sprinkling water, right, the sprinkling thing, they all become impure, not to that degree of the sick person, of the impure person. But they become, number two, nasid mechutz al-machana. It's the only sacrifice that's made outside of the camp. Only sacrifice made outside of the camp. So, okay, what are the two wonders about the paradum? What are the two things that are not understood? Number one, it makes impure the pure. It defiles the pure people, namely all the people that are working and making this thing. Makes them impure. Huh?
Working on it makes them...
Makes impure, right? They touch the water, it says, right.
It makes them impure?
Impure. And the one who gets sprinkled on becomes totally pure. Makes no sense. What does the water do? Does it make people impure or does it make it pure? The answer is yes, both. Right, that's the chok. That's the thing that's not understandable. That's one thing that's not understandable. In other words, what does the water do? Does it make people impure? Yes, certainly. If you touch the water and then you become impure. So then it makes people impure, right? So then how does it make people pure? Oh yeah, it makes people pure too. That's the law of God. Second law is that it is made outside of the camp. It's the only sacrifice that is not made in the Holy Temple. The whole entire process is done outside of the entire camp.
Because then it would make the entire thing impure. Because if people who are working on it become impure, then working on it inside the base of Mikdash would also make it
Okay, good point. Good point. Yeah.
That's how it works. That makes sense why they do it outside.
That's what. Okay, but it's the only sacrifice that's made outside. Mizeh muban. From this it is understood. Aleph. Al yedei devorim elu mitgale inyan akashur be'etzem neshama bechinas chakika. From this we can understand that because we do not understand this commandment at all, and it defies intelligence, this same water that purifies the defiled, this same water defiles the pure. So from this we understand that this law is somehow or other appeals to the essence of the Jewish soul. Chakika. Now what does the word chakika mean in Judaism? What does it mean, chakika? Chakika means to be carved out. Carved out. We'll talk about this in a minute. But
the one that normally works on the Kfar Chabad? Is it a Kohen?
Kohen. Yeah, Kohen.
And And
Kohanim.
when the Kohen touches it, they become impure.
Yes.
So they're basically sacrificing themselves.
Right, but they don't become impure to the same degree as the person that they're sprinkling it on. They become impure. Yes, that's right. They have to sacrifice. They have to go to the mikvah, and one night they're impure. The next day they can work. Right. Base. Torah. Somehow or other, this explains the whole idea of the Torah. Why? Because how does this week's Parsha portion begin? Zos Chukat Torah. This is the Chukah, the unexplainable law of the Torah. It doesn't say this is the unexplainable law of the Parah, which it is, in fact. It is, in fact, the law only of the Paraduma. But that's not how the Parsha starts off. It starts off, this is the unexplainable law of the Torah. As though this is the whole law of the Torah. This is the only law in the Torah. Zos Chukata Torah. That's how the Parsha starts off. It's a part of the Torah, but not the whole thing. Right, but it's not saying this is the Chukah of the Torah. We just explained there was all these other laws which are not understandable. They're also called Chuk. Just the idea that the Jews are different from everybody else, that's the biggest Chuk. Here we go. So there's two things. First of all, somehow or other this is attached to the essence of the soul. That's the part of the soul that's carved out. This is also the whole idea of the Torah. Et koach. Can you put those slats up? You think you can put the slats up? I don't know. I'll do it. Yeah. You want me to do it? I'll do it. All right. I'll do it. Turn the thing off.